A story of one of the famous Sahaba. Not famous, he wasn't famous for jihad, he wasn't famous for Quran, he wasn't famous for any of that, but he was famous. How many of you heard the story of Julaybeeb? How many? Let me see real. How many of you heard the story of Julaybeeb? It's a famous story. Maybe 10, 20 of you. Julaybeeb was one of the Ansar. Just to show you that Islam does not care about colors and size and shape and how you look. Julaybeeb was, he was not attractive Sahabi. Like, look, when you look at the people that, as a sister, you were married or you want him to marry your daughter, you look at the color of their skins, you look at the shape of their faces and the size of their bodies, you do these things. But Julaybeeb had none of that. He was not the most attractive Sahabi. But at the same time, he was not rich. He was poor. So, not attractive and not rich. No, that's two things that no wife will take that. One of the narration, he said to Rasulullah, Ya Rasulullah, if I believe in you and I believe in Allah, would I go to Jannah? He said, yes. Would my wife be from the people of Jannah? He said, yes. He said, so Allah does not care about my shape, my color. He said, no, Allah does not care about that. He said, how come these people will never marry me their daughters? The Messenger of Allah said, I'll find you a wife. I'll get you, I'll hook you up, as we say, as the young people say nowadays. I'll hook you up. Don't worry. I have you. I got you. So he said, okay. Messenger of Allah, he said, Ata'arifu bani fulan, do you know the family so and so? He said, yes, family from the Ansar, from the people of Medina. He said, go to them and tell them the Messenger of Allah is asking for your daughter for you. So Julaybeeb is like, now, nobody can be like Rasulullah. Nobody will say no to the Messenger of Allah. Today I'm getting married, alhamdulillah. So he went to the house, he knocks on the door. And they opened the door. قالوا من? قال Julaybeeb. He said, who is it? Julaybeeb. So Julaybeeb, they say, welcome Julaybeeb, what can we do for you? He said, the Messenger of Allah is proposing to your daughter. Before he's finished, they say, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Rasulullah is going to marry her. He said, no, it's for me. They said, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. What? You? They said, yes. You? Yes. And then he said, his wife, she said, what's wrong? He said, Rasulullah proposed to our daughter. And she said, oh, mashallah. He said, not for him, for Julaybeeb. She said, la ilaha illallah. Couldn't that be for Abu Bakr, for Umar, for someone like Mughira? Why Julaybeeb? So the husband said, I can't give you an answer. Let me talk to my wife. While they were talking about this, the daughter, she heard about what they're talking about. She said, what are you doing? They said, Inna lillah. Rasulullah, he wants you to marry this man. There's no way we can accept this. She said, Subhanallah. Are you not a mu'mineen? Are you not true believers? They said, yes. How could you reject the suggestion of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? How could you? I'm going to marry this man. I want to marry him. So this man married this young lady, alhamdulillah. He was the happiest, and the Messenger of Allah made dua, Ya Allah, make them the happiest couple. Give them the wealth from sources that they never imagined. So they got married, walillahi alhamd. Shortly after that, fi Sahih Muslim, they went out for jihad. And after the war was ended, after the war was over, Messenger of Allah said to the Sahaba, are we missing anybody? So they say, Ya Rasulullah, we're missing so and so, and we're missing so and so, and they start counting people. And they say, anyone else? No. He said, but I'm missing Julaybeeb. Julaybeeb came with us. Where is he? So they went and they looked and they found him dead, radiyallahu anhu. They killed him. But he killed 7 of the enemies and they killed him. So the messenger of Allah, he wept over his body and he said, they killed him after he killed 7. He's of me and I am of him. And then he buried him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he prayed on him. What do we learn from this? We learn from this that Islam does not care about your color, your size, your shape, whether you're white or black,